हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे। हरे कृष्णा। Thank you everyone for your kind association and joining us this evening again for our weekly Bhagavad Gita study. Let us begin with Mangalacharan prayers. All of us can recite together. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha। श्री चैतन्य मनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजाताम् सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्रीराधा कृष्ण पादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमः। ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्ण प्रेम प्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्ण चैतन्य नाम्ने गौरद्विषे नमः। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधो दीनबंधो जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते। तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। हरे कृष्णा। We are continuing our study. Huh? Oh, thank you, brother. Hare Krishna. So we are continuing our study of Sri Bhagavad Gita. We are in the 4th chapter now, which is called, what is it called? Transcendental knowledge. And in the previous session, last Friday, we discussed the first 3 verses. And today we will start from verse number 4. Kids come in front. Kids come in front. Sia, are you kid? Are you kidding me? Come in front. Baby. Okay. So in the first 3 verses of this chapter, we saw how Krishna tells Arjun that I told this knowledge of Bhagavad Gita to the sun god at the beginning of the creation of this world, which was millions and millions of years ago. Krishna spoke Bhagavad Gita to Surya Dev, Vivaswan. Then Krishna tells Arjun that after I instructed Surya Dev gave the same knowledge to who? Vaivasvat Manu. Vaivasvat Manu gave it to Maharaj Ikshvaku. And in this way, in the Guru Shishya Parampara, the knowledge was handed down. Sadhu. Then what happened?
Then
what happened to the Parampara?
It's some knowledge started getting lost.
Very good. The Parampara was broken because some knowledge was lost. Because not every disciple will be as perfect as the Guru. So in due course of time, the Parampara was lost. Then what did Krishna do?
He started a new one.
Yes. With
Arjun.
Wonderful. With Arjun, he started a new Parampara. He said, now that same knowledge I am giving to you again. What I had given Sun God at the beginning of the creation of this material world, now I am giving that knowledge again to you. Because previously what I gave, that was lost. These 3 things, these 3 verses are, in the 3rd verse, then Krishna tells Arjun that why am I choosing you? Bhakto se mein sakha cheti. You are my friend, you are my devotee. So I think you are the right candidate. So I will give you this knowledge again. That's where we stopped last time. Today we will start from verse number 4. Shri Arjuna Uvacha Aparam Bhavato Janma Param Janma Vivasvatah Katham Etad Vijaniyam Tvamadau Proktavan Iti. Somebody wants to recite the shlok? One of you? Any child wants to?
I'll do it.
Okay.
Shri
Shri
Arjuna Vacha.
Arjuna Uvacha
Aparam Bhavato Janma.
Aparam Bhavato Janma Param Janma Vivasvatah Katham Etad Vijaniyam Tvam Adau Proktavaniti. Very nice. So translation and the purports by our beloved founder Acharya, His Divine Grace, Srila Abhay Charanarvinda Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Translation. Arjun said, the sun god Vivaswan, Surya Dev, is senior to you by birth. How am I to understand that in the beginning of creation, you instructed the science of Bhagavad Gita to Surya Dev? It is like saying, Chaitanya Nidai Prabhu, this Bhagavad Gita class that we are doing today, I spoke to Alexander the Great. Yeah. So how is it possible? Alexander was centuries ago. So Arjun and Krishna both are friends. They are Samakalin, they are contemporaries. And Krishna is saying, well, Arjun, what I'm speaking to you, I have spoken it to the Surya Dev when this world was created. So, what is the natural question? How is that possible? Because Sun God is senior to you by birth. So, Arjun is asking that intelligent question, that how am I to understand that you gave this knowledge to Surya Dev when you are much junior to Surya Dev? Surya Dev has been there since the beginning. So, text number 5. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Bahuni me vyatitani जन्मानि तव चार्जुन तानहं वेद सर्वाणि न त्वं वेत्थ परं तप. परं तप. Anybody? Bacha party. Who wants to repeat? Sia? Say Radhe Radhe. Hare Krishna. Shy Sia. Okay. Maithili, go ahead. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Bahuni me vyatita Janmani tava charjuna Tan aham veda sarvani Natvam vetha parantapa. Bhagwan Uvacha, Shri Bhagwan Uvacha means the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Krishna, who is Bhagwan, said, in reply to Arjun's question, Krishna is saying, many, many births both you and I have taken. I can remember all of them, but you cannot. You are Parantapa, you are the Para means others, enemies, and Tapa means to give them tap. So Parantapa means one who can punish or defeat the enemy. So Arjun, you are very powerful, you can defeat all enemies, but you have forgotten your previous births. You cannot defeat the enemy of forgetfulness, avidya. But that I have. I never forget, Krishna says. Both of us have taken many births. The difference is what? I remember, you don't. So that's what Krishna is saying. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada quotes 2 verses from Brahma Samhita. Brahma Samhita is a very beautiful Shastra, holy scripture, where Brahmaji offers prayers to Krishna. So 2 verses are mentioned. In the purport, you can see. So repeat after me, please. Advaitamachyutamanadimanantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayauvanam Cha Vedeshu Durlabhamadurlabhamatma Bhaktau Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Advaitamachyutamanadimanantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navayauvanam Cha Vedeshu Durlabham Madurlabhamatma Bhaktau Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. So here, Lord Brahma is saying, describing Krishna. Are you interested in knowing about Krishna? That's why we are here, right? International Society for Krishna Consciousness, which means you want to understand Krishna. How is Krishna? He's Advait. Advaitam. That means there is no duality in Krishna. We are full of duality. What is a duality? At one point, I was a young boy. Now I am 43 years old. Or somebody is young, somebody is old. Sometimes we are healthy, sometimes we are these are the dualities of our life. Sometimes we are happy, sometimes we are sad. Sometimes we are relaxed. Like I am with all of you, I am relaxed. When I came from hospital, I was stressed out. So we go through these dualities of life, all of us. How is Krishna? Smita Krishna. He's always smiling. In Krishna, there are no dualities. In Krishna, there are no dualities. Then another thing is there is Dvait in us. How our body is one and the soul is something else. Correct? We are not the body, we are the soul. Is that true for Krishna? Does Krishna have a body and a separate soul? No. Krishna is Advait, which means Krishna's body is absolute. There is no Dvaitvad in Krishna. Krishna is just one. There is no difference between Krishna, Krishna's mind, Krishna's heart, Krishna's soul. There is a difference in us. We have three bodies. What are they? Gross body that you can see on MRI, CT scan, made up of skin, bones, muscles, blood. Subtle body made up of mind and intelligence. And third body is the spiritual body. So we have three bodies. We have Sthul Sharir, gross body, the material body. We have Sukshma Sharir, or the subtle body made up of our mind and intelligence. Can you see the mind on CT scan?
No.
Can you see mind on X-ray?
No.
No. How about PET scan? How about on some blood work? We have glucose level, sodium level, potassium level. Is there a mind level on blood test? Can you check the mind? Can you check intelligence? Because it is subtle. It is sukshma. It's very minute. So there is a subtle body, gross body, subtle body, and then there is a spiritual body, which is a soul. So we all have three bodies. But Krishna does not have three bodies. Krishna is only one. Advait. He's completely spiritual. There is no division. Dvait means there is no division in Krishna. Hare Krishna. Division means you have a mind. No, you have a mind, correct? You have a mind with which you can think, and you have hands with which you can write. So it's separate. Your mind is separate, your hand is separate. But for Krishna, there is no separation. Krishna is completely Satchidananda. He's completely spiritual. Krishna is completely spiritual. There is no division in Krishna.
Right?
He's Advait.
I thought division was like with numbers.
Division is split.
Split. Sorry, I should have used the word split. Sit with daddy. So Krishna is Advaitam. Okay? He is Achyutam. Chut means what? To fall down. Chut means to fall down from some place. Achyut means one who never falls, one who never fails. We sometimes promise, I will be here at 7 o'clock. Prabhuji's, Mataji's will have Bhagavad Gita class. But chut. I fell down. I came half an hour late. More than half an hour late. Krishna never fails. When Krishna promises, he does it. He's Satya Sankalp. Whatever Krishna says, that will happen. He's Satya Sankalp. So we are Chut, but Krishna is Achyut. He never fails. He's infallible. Anadi. We have some origin in somebody. But Krishna is Anadi. Krishna has no other origin. If we go, where did I come from? My parents. My parents came from my grandparents. So we can trace it like that, all the way back, all the way back, all the way back. Everything we can trace back to Brahmaji. But Brahmaji has his origin on the lotus coming from Lord Vishnu. And Lord Vishnu has his origin in Krishna. From Krishna, the first expansion is Balram. From Balramji, there is Mool Sankarshan. From Mool Sankarshan, there is Chaturvyuha, Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrughna, or Vasudev, Sankarshan, Pradyumna, Aniruddha. From them comes Lord Mahavishnu or Narayan. From Mahavishnu comes Garbhodakshay Vishnu, from whose lotus flower that comes from his Garbha, Brahmaji takes birth. And then Brahmaji creates a universe into which Lord Vishnu enters as Shirodakshay Vishnu. So there are so many avatars of Krishna, but Krishna is the original. Krishna has no other origin. Everybody understanding? So he is called Anadi. He's Anadi. Advaitam Achyutam Anadim and Anantarupam. Krishna has many forms. He comes as Ram, he comes as Narsimhadev, he appears as Vishnu. He has so many forms. So he is Anantarupam. Adyam, and he is the original person. Purana Purusham, he is the original personality of Godhead. But he is very old, right? No, Nava Yauvanamcha. Even though he is the original person, sabke baap hai, but he is always 15, 16 years old. Nava Yauvanamcha. Fresh. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, when this Bhagavad Gita was spoken by Krishna, Krishna was almost 100 years old. He had grandchildren. He had grandchildren. Krishna. But he is so young. He looks so young. It is said that Krishna did not even... How you have mustache, beta? Your mustache is coming? Krishna face, there is no mustache and no beard. He's so young, he's just like a pre-adolescent. Krishna doesn't have to shave. His mustache and beard has not come. It will never come. Krishna is so young. He's that age. You can imagine? 14, 15 years. So like that. Nava Yauvanamcha. Krishna is so great. Can we capture Krishna with our intelligence? See, if you want to get into Ivy League, you can study, get good grades, get a good GPA, write a good essay, and get into Ivy League with our intelligence. But can you capture Krishna with intelligence?
No.
Can you capture Krishna with money? Can you capture Krishna with our power? No. Krishna cannot be caught by all these things. He's Durlabh. Even by studying the Vedas, you cannot get him. One can become a Chaturvedi, Trivedi, Dvivedi. Cannot get Krishna. Vedeshu Sulabham, Durlabham. Cannot get. Vedeshu Durlabham. So how to get Krishna? He is Adurlabh, Atma Bhakto. But if we have bhakti for him, then he becomes Adurlabh. With knowledge and other qualities, he is Durlabh. You will not get him. But if you love him, if you have bhakti, he is Adurlabh. Means he is Sulabh. He is easily obtained. Govindam, Adi Purusham, he is the original person. Tam aham bhajami. Main Krishna ko bhajta hu. I worship Krishna. Isn't it a beautiful verse? So the homework for the Bacha party is next Friday, this verse should be kanthasth, memorized. Okay? Everybody ready for the homework? This verse should be memorized. Let's chant it one more time. Advaitam achyutam anadim anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Nava Yauvanam Cha. Vedeshu Durlabham Adurlabham Atma Bhaktau Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Ramadi Murti Shukala Niyamena Tishthan Nanavataram Akarod Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samabhavat Paramapumanyo Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. Brahmaji is saying Ram Adi means Bhagwan Ram, Narsimhadev, Varahadev, Kurmadev, Matsyadev, all these incarnations, Ram Adi Murti, all these Vishnu Murtis, all these different avatars, Ramadi Murtishu, Kala Niyamena Tishthan. They are all, Kala means they are a ansha, they are a fragmental part of Krishna. Lord Ramchandra, Lord Narsimhadev, Lord Vishnu, all these incarnations, they are coming from Krishna. Nana avataram akarod bhuvaneshu kintu. And the different avatars, even other avatars may be there, they are all coming from Krishna. Nana avatar, they are all coming from Krishna. Krishna swayam samabhavat paramam pumanya. And all these incarnations are coming from Krishna. They are becoming possible because of Krishna. And Krishna is Parama Puman. He is the Param Purush. He is Purushottam. Krishna is Purushottam. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. I worship Krishna, who is the source of Lord Ramchandra. He is the source of Lord Narsimhadev. He is the source of Varahadev. He is the source of Matsya Avatar. All the Dasha Avatars, they are coming from Krishna. Dasha Avatar mein Krishna is not counted. Keshavadhrita Meena Sharira, Keshavadhrita Kurma Sharira, Keshavadhrita Sukara Rupa, Keshavadhrita Rama Sharira. All these incarnations are there. Bhrigupati Rupa, Haladhara Rupa, Kalki Swarupa, Buddha Swarupa. But Krishna is the original. Krishna is the source of all these incarnations. That is the meaning of this verse. Ramadi Murti Shukala Niyamena Tishthan Nana Avataram Akarod Bhuvaneshu Kintu Krishna Swayam Samabhavat Paramah Pumanyo Govindamadi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. When someone is very great, it is very difficult to get their association, right? Like if you say, I want to meet Joe Biden, is it easy? Difficult. You have to probably go through security, apply, and no guarantee whether it will be possible or not. So Krishna is the greatest person, greater than any president, prime minister. You know? They come for 5 years, 4 years, and then go. But Krishna is always Govindam Adi Purusham, Parama Puman. He's always the supreme person. So Krishna is so great, it must be very difficult to get Krishna. But is it really difficult to get Krishna? How does Krishna become Sulabh? We saw in the previous verse. Through Bhakti. Adurlabham Atma Bhakto. If you have Bhakti, then he's Adurlabh. Text number 6. So Krishna is saying to Arjun, what was Arjun's question?
How did you tell
You are the same age.
How can I understand? Yeah, you told Surya Dev at the beginning of creation. What does Krishna say? What is the reply? Answer?
Both of us have taken
Births. I remember, you don't. So now, text number 6. Now listen carefully. This is a very important verse. Ajopi san avyayatma bhutanam ishwaropi san prakritim swam adhishthaya sambhavamatma mayaya. Ajopi san avyayatma bhutanam ishwaropi san prakritim swamadhishthaya sambhavamatma mayaya. Krishna is explaining to Arjun, although I am unborn. Aja means unborn. Ja means Janma. Aja means one who is unborn. Ajopisan. I am Aja. I am unborn. And my transcendental body never deteriorates. Avyayatma. Avyaya means something that never deteriorates. Ajopi san avyayatma. And I am the Lord of all living entities. Bhutanam Ishwaropi. सब भूतों का मैं ईश्वर हूं. भूत means all living entities. सबका ईश्वर हूं मैं. भूतानाम ईश्वरोपि सन. And prakritim swam adhishthaya. By my internal energy, I am the Lord of all living entities. I am the master of Prakriti also. But in my internal potency, in my transcendental form, Prakritim, in my transcendental form, Sambhavami Atma Maya. By Atma Maya, by my internal energy, by my mercy, I incarnate. Sambhavami means I incarnate. Millennium after millennium. By my internal energy, I appear in every millennium. In my original transcendental form, in my own Prakriti, I appear. In my original form, I appear. So what is this verse saying? Krishna is saying, I am unborn, but I take birth. It's a Leela. Krishna is unborn, but for Leela, he comes. He says, I am Ajanma, but we celebrate Janmashtami. See the fair? Because for Leela, Krishna appears. But he says, I appear in Atma Maya. And we appear because of our karma. Krishna comes for Leela. That is the difference between Krishna and us. Both take births. Krishna takes with his own sweet will. This material world is called Durga. Dur means difficult. Durgam. So, Durga, Ga means to go. Gaman karna. Durga means that place from where it is very difficult to escape. वहां से बाहर निकलना बहुत कठिन है. Durga. So this material is called Durga. It is like a jail. And we are prisoners, yes. But Krishna also comes in the prison. Krishna also appears. But he is like the king who pays a visit to the jail. Sab theek hai na? He is the boss. Everyone's boss. So when the king visits the jail, one may see, oh, the king is also in the jail and the prisoners are also in the jail. But there is a difference. The king has come out of his own volition. And he can go whenever he wants. He can come whenever he wants. But the prisoners are not like that. They are stuck. So we are like that. We are stuck in this world. Krishna is not. So he comes Atma Maya. He comes out of his own sweet will. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada says, Prakriti means the Swarup. He comes in his own Swarup. And Atma Maya means, Maya also means, Prabhupada says, according to the Vishwakosh dictionary, Maya means mercy. One of the holy places. How many of you have been to West Bengal? There's a holy place there called Mayapur. So Mayapur doesn't mean place of Maya. Maya means Daya, mercy. So Mayapur means the abode of mercy. So Atma Maya means Krishna comes out of his own mercy for all of us. If Krishna had not come, we would not get Bhagavad Gita. So Friday evening, we would be watching some movie, cricket, or doing something that is not spiritual. But because Krishna gave us Bhagavad Gita, we are happily sitting and hearing the message of Bhagwan. So Krishna says, I come out of my own mercy. I come out of my own sweet will. Even though I am unborn, I come. So then the question is, when do you come? कोई schedule है क्या? ऐसा randomly कभी भी आते हो आप? Text 7. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. Somebody repeat. यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानमधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्. Srijameham means I appear, I manifest. So Krishna is saying, so naturally the question comes, Acha, you come out of your own mercy, out of your own free will. Even though you are unborn, you come and you are the master of the Prakriti, you are master of all the people, you are the supreme lord, you come. So why, when and why do you come? When do you come? So Krishna is answering that in this verse. When do I come? Whenever and wherever there is dharmasya glani, whenever and wherever there is a decline in dharma, in religion, and abhyutthanam adharmasya, and there is a rise of irreligion. When dharma decreases and adharma increases, when true religion decreases and irreligion increases, at that time I come. So the question is, when do you come? I come when religion is down and irreligion is up. Acha? You come when religion is down and irreligion is up. Why do you come at such a time? Why do you come? Next verse. So verse number 7 explains when you come. Verse number 8 explains why you come. Why he comes? Paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. बोलो, कोई तो बोलो, माता जी यूज परित्राणाय साधूनाम So in the previous verse, Krishna says, when I come. When does Krishna come? Means when it is problematic situation, correct? When Ravan becomes powerful, or Hiranyakashipu becomes powerful, or Kamsa becomes powerful, then he comes. When adharma becomes prominent and dharma declines, Krishna comes. So the next question is, why you come at such a time? So Krishna gives 3 reasons why he comes. How many? First reason, Paritranaya sadhunam, means to protect the sadhus. Paritranaya sadhunam. साधु आपके लिए आते हैं भगवान. Krishna comes for you. Sadhu, for you. To save the sadhus, to protect the sadhus, to protect the devotees, and vinashaya cha dushkritam, and to destroy the demons, the irreligious people. Why? Yes, beta. Very good. Because they cause harm. Unless the miscreants are destroyed, can the sadhus be protected? Who threatens sadhus? The demons. Hai na? So Krishna's task of protecting the sadhus will not be complete unless the demons are destroyed. Pandavas cannot be protected unless and until this Shakuni and Karna and Duryodhan and Dushasana are destroyed. Because they will keep giving problem to the Pandavas. Sometimes they will poison, sometimes they will put the house on fire. So many things. So they go hand in hand. Paritranaya sadhunam, protect the sadhus, the devotees, and vinashaya cha dushkritam, to destroy the miscreants. And then what? Dharma samsthapana arthaya. Third is to establish dharma. Sambhavami yuge yuge. In this way, I come every yuga. In Satya Yuga, I come as Narsimhadev. In Treta Yuga, I come as Sri Ramachandra. In Dwapar Yuga, I come as Krishna Chandra. In Kali Yuga, I come as Gaurachandra. So in every Yuga, I come. Sambhavami yuge yuge. For these 3 purposes. Now, I say, actually, I am incarnation of God. All of you don't know. I am incarnation of God. Mataji, tell me how I am speaking bogus nonsense. Based on this verse. Did I destroy Daud Ibrahim? When Krishna came, he killed all the demons. किसी को नहीं छोड़ा. सबको खत्म कर दिया. So how I can claim to be God? Krishna did not leave a single demon behind. He killed everyone. Everyone. जरासन से लेके शिशुपाल, दंत वक्र, अपने मामा को भी नहीं छोड़ा. कंस सबसे पहले उनको मारा. 11 साल के थे. Putana, all the demons he killed or got them killed through his devotees like Arjun and Bhim. So nobody can claim to be God like this without vinashaya dushkrita. And dharma samsthapanarthaya and paritranaya sadhuna. So this criteria has to be met before somebody can be accepted as avatar. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada quotes from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita of Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Please repeat after me. Look at those two verses. सृष्टि हेतु जय मूर्ति प्रपंचे अवतरे से ईश्वर मूर्ति अवतार नाम धरे मायातीत परव्यो में सबार अवस्थान विश्व अवतरी धरे अवतार नाम. The avatar or incarnation of God descends from the kingdom of God in the material manifestation. He descends. Avatar means utar ke niche aate hain. And the particular form of the personality of Godhead who so descends is called an incarnation, avatar. Such incarnations are situated in the spiritual world, the kingdom of God. When they descend to the material creation, they assume the name avatar. ऐसे ही किसी को अवतार नहीं कहते. अवतार उन्हें कहते हैं जो one who has come from the spiritual world down. Not someone like me who was born crying, not knowing what to do, who had to learn ABC. No, when Krishna came, he had Chaturbhuj Murti, he had Kirat Kundal, everything. He was effulgent and he was speaking and he told his parents who they were in their previous life. Abando, he was crying. The children are crying. They cannot be called avatar. So this is the definition of avatar. Therefore, we should not accept just anybody as God. Is that clear? Don't accept anybody as God. Oh, wow. So Krishna says that he has taken many births, Arjuna has taken many births, but Arjun forgot. But Krishna says, I never forget. Don't think I am ordinary person. Ajopi san avayatma bhutanam ishwaropi san. I am the supreme Lord. I am everyone's Ishwar. Krishna says. But still I take birth in this world. For all of you. Out of my mercy I take birth. I take birth when it is the most critical situation. When irreligion has increased and religion has dwindled. That's when I come. And I come to re-establish dharma. To protect the devotees and to destroy the demons. Arjuna was thinking, wow, that's a great revelation. You are so great, Krishna, and your activities are so great. Krishna says, yes. Now listen to verse number 9. How great are my activities? Bolo. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo vetti tatvatah tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. Bolo, koi? Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo vetti tatvatah tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. Okay, now listen carefully, okay? Janma karma cha me divyam. Me means mera. How many of you don't understand Hindi? Poquito. So time to learn Hindi, bachas. Janma karma chame divyam. Krishna is saying, my janma is how? Divya. Not happy birthday. It is Janmashtami. It is divine birthday. Janma is divya. And my activities, karma, they are also divya. Divine. Janma karma chame divyam. My activities, my birth, everything is very wonderful and divine. Evam yo veti tatvatah, and one who knows about my birth and my activities properly. Tatvatah means properly. A plus grade. If there is a quiz, then they should get A plus. That is called Tatvata. Someone who knows about my Janma and my activities very nicely, in truth, such a person, my Janma karma is so divya, it is so divine, my activities, my birth, pastime, Janma, Leela, my other pastime are so great that Tyaktva deham punar janma naiti. Evam yo veti, one who knows about my birth and activities, it is so auspicious, so mangalmay, that when such a person dies, he will not take birth again. Tyaktva deham means after giving up this body, punar janma naiti. फिर से जन्म नहीं लेना पड़ेगा. किधर जाएंगे? भूत बन जाएंगे? Will they become ghosts? They will not get another body. What? No. Mahameti, O Arjuna. They come to me. They come to Krishna Lok. They come to Vaikuntha. Hari bol. Everybody understood? In simple words, Krishna is saying, my birth, my activities, my Leela, my Charitra, it is so divine, it is so spiritually transcendental that anybody who understands it properly, without confusion, understands it properly, will not have to take birth again after dying and will come to me in Vaikuntha. Such a simple formula to go to Vaikuntha. Thank you very much. Simple formula. So now repeat after me. Janma karma cha me divyam evam yo veti tatvatah tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti. So Arjuna, every verse in Bhagavad Gita, this Anushtup verse, there are 4 pad, 4 lines each verse. I am going to say one line and I want you to raise your hand and explain it in simple language. Okay? Janma karma chame divyam. Who can explain this pad? Janma karma chame divyam. Yes.
All of Krishna's actions and his births, yeah, they're all divine.
Yeah. Right from the birth, everything is divine. His Janma is divine. And all the things that he did after birth, they are all divine. Janma karma chame divyam. Maithili. Evam yo veti tatvatah. What does that mean? You had raised your hand, na? That's why I'm asking.
Your mother told you. You did, but that's how that works.
Evam yo veti tatvatah means what? Anyone who understands properly. Veti means to know. Evam yo veti tatvata means in truth. So anybody who knows about my birth and activities properly, third pad. Tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti means, raise your hand. Yes, Mataji.
Upon leaving this body, you will come to me.
You will not take another birth. And mameti. So Arjuna means you will come to me. You will come to Krishna. Now, let me tell you something. Everybody pay attention. Srila Prabhupada was in New Vrindavan and he was sitting with his disciples. And Srila Prabhupada asked his disciples, in Bhagavad Gita, there are around 700 shlokas, 700 verses. Of these 700 verses, which is the most important verse? He asked his disciples. So somebody said, Man mana bhava mad bhakto. Somebody said, Sarva dharman parityajya. Different devotees gave different answers. Somebody said, Dehinosmin nitha dehe. Someone said, Matra sparshastu kaunteya. Somebody said, Yat karusya dashnashi yat juhosi. Somebody said, Patram pushpam phalam. Different devotees gave different answers. And Prabhupada said no for everything. So which is the most important verse according to Srila Prabhupada? Not Dharma Kshetra, Kurukshetra, please. The first verse that kids learn. Which is the most important verse of the whole Bhagavad Gita? Srila Prabhupada said this verse. Janma karma chame divyam. Evam yo veti tatvata. Tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti mameti so Arjuna. Because in this one verse, the importance of Krishna Leela is mentioned. How we should understand Krishna Charitra, how we can understand that, how we can go back to Vaikuntha. Simple formula, just understand Krishna in Tattva. Read Bhagavad Gita, read Bhagavatam, Srimad Bhagavatam, and understand Krishna. You will go back to Godhead. You will not have to take birth again in this material world. Isn't that beautiful?
Yeah.
Okay. So Krishna tells about the greatness of his birth and activities to Arjuna. That if you understand it, we will not have to take birth, Punarjanma nahi hoga, and we will go to Krishna Lok in Vaikuntha. Text 10. Vitaraga bhaya krodha manmaya mamupashritaah bahavo jnana tapasa utamad bhavam agatah. बोलो कोई तो बोलो, रिपीट. हाँ, यस बेटा. वीतराग भय क्रोधा बहवो ज्ञान तपसा So Krishna is saying that Vitaraga Bhaya Krodha, that we have to become free from these bad qualities. Vita means free. We have to become free from attachment, free from fear and anger, being fully absorbed in me and taking refuge in me. Many persons in the past became purified by knowledge of me, and thus they all attained transcendental love for me. So Krishna is saying, in the previous verse, Krishna said the importance of his birth and Leela, his Janma and his Leela, very important. If you understand, we will go to Vaikuntha. You will not have to take birth in this world. Then Krishna says, to further emphasize the point, he says that we should become free of attachment. What is the problem of attachment? Our money, our house, our car, our belongings. If we become materially attached, it will keep us in this world. So Krishna is saying, become free from attachment. Fear. Why do we have fear? What is the psychology behind fear? Yes. Insecurity. Fear of failure. Now analyze this. We are eternal. We are soul. We can never die. We can never die. Bhagavad Gita taught us in 2nd chapter that we never die. Nayanam chindanti shastrani, that verse is there. So we cannot die. Na hanyate hanyamane sharire. When the body dies, the soul never dies. So we cannot die. We belong to Krishna. Mamai amsha jiva loka jiva buddha sanatana. In Gita, Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, everybody belongs to me. Everybody is a part and parcel of Krishna. So now analyze this. We belong to Krishna. We are eternal. We can never die. And Krishna says, Bhoktaram yadatapasam sarvaloka maheshwaram. Ajopi san avyayatma bhutanam ishwaropi san. That I am everybody's master. I am always in control. And I am Achyut. Advaitam Achyutam Anadim Anantarupam. I will never fail. I am the owner of everything. Everything is my property. I am the enjoyer of everything. Now just think about this. We belong to Krishna eternally. Sanatan. Mamai Amsha Jiva Loka Jiva Sanatan. We eternally belong to Krishna, and Krishna is always in control. Krishna loves us. Krishna can never fail. And Krishna owns everything. So what are we afraid of losing? Everything belongs to Krishna. And we belong to Krishna. So what are we afraid of? We belong to Krishna and everything belongs to Krishna. So what are we afraid of? We are afraid of death. Oh, we don't die. We are the eternal soul. If philosophically we understand this, then there is no question of fear. What about anger? Why do we get angry? Yes.
What about fear of pain?
Fear of pain. The pain is for what? Who feels pain?
The body. Oh, okay.
Okay, so after fear, anger. Why do we feel angry?
When someone doesn't go our way.
When something doesn't go our way, we get angry. Very nice point. See, we remember that verse we said? Kama esha kurodesha. So we saw that dhyayato vishan pumsam, second chapter. Sangasteshu pajayate. Sangat sanjayate kam. Kamat krodho bijayate. Kam means material desire. And when the desire is not fulfilled, when things don't go our way, like Prabhuji said, then when our desires are not fulfilled, we become angry. Now, what if we consider ourselves to be belonging to Krishna? And Krishna is called Satya Sankalpa. Krishna's desires are always fulfilled. So whatever is happening, you should understand that it is happening ultimately by the sanction of Krishna. And Krishna's desires are always fulfilled. He's Satya Sankalpa, he's Apta Kam, he's Atmaram. And we belong to Krishna. So why should we get angry over the unfulfillment of our plans? We get angry when our things don't go our way. But what if we make our way Krishna's way? That I belong to Krishna and I want to go along with Krishna's plan. Then there is no question of anger or fear. There was one pious person, and he went for a satsang, to hear satsang one day. And in the satsang, the Guruji was saying that in Bhagavad Gita there is a verse which says that Yogakshemam Vahamyam Ananyas Chintayanto Mam Ye Jana Parupasate Tesham Nityabhyuktanam Yogakshemam Vahamyam. That those who are always thinking of me, those who are my devotees, for them I provide everything. I carried myself to them. So this person who was listening to the class, he thought this is an atishayukti. This is an exaggeration. That Krishna will personally carry what is required. So he told the Guruji that, Guruji, this seems like an exaggeration. Because if I don't work, how I will get anything? We have to work, no? If we don't go to office and work, we will not get the paycheck. So Guru said, yes, that is true for someone who doesn't have faith. But if someone has full faith in Krishna, full faith, then Krishna will personally bring to that person everything, whatever that person needs. So that fellow, he started arguing. He said, so do you think that if I just sit like this, Krishna will come and feed me? I don't even take the effort of picking up the prasabid. Now they are going to serve prasadam. ऐसे बैठे रहे. तो क्या, how it will enter? At least we have to pick it up, open the mouth and make the attempt to eat. Then the food will reach the stomach. So this, he tells Guruji, yes, we have to make effort. He says, yes, for general people, yes, we have to make effort. But if someone is completely surrendered, Krishna will take care of everything. Because Krishna has said in Bhagavad Gita, it has to be true. You should have faith. He said, I don't have faith in this. He said, but I have faith. If someone has complete faith in Krishna, completely devoted to Krishna, Krishna will come and give everything. So then this fellow says, okay, I will not eat now. I will not attempt to get food. I will not attempt to eat. I will just sit in one place. And if Krishna comes and feeds me, then I will have faith in your words, Guruji. He tells the Guruji like that. And Guruji says, what if Krishna arranges to feed you, even without you wanting to eat? Then what will you do? He said, I will become your chela. I will become your student. I will take Diksha from you and I will serve you for the rest of my life. Okay, go. Today your lunch will be provided. The morning class. So he went deep in the forest where there was nobody. No human civilization. He went deep in the forest, found a big banyan tree, climbed up on the tree, and sat down where nobody will see him. And he said, I'm going to sit here till lunchtime. I'm not going to make any attempt. And let me see now how Krishna will feed me. Guruji said, Krishna will feed you. Baith gaye jaake jhaad pe, he was sitting. Few hours passed. And then the Rajkumar of that kingdom, this is a true story I'm telling you. The Rajkumar of that kingdom came for a hunting expedition. So he had a minister with him and he had 4 soldiers. And the soldiers were carrying nice food for the prince. When he gets hungry in the middle of the hunting, he will sit and eat and then continue hunting. So the 6 of them were in the forest. They came to that banyan tree. And it was lunchtime, noon time. So the prince said, let's sit down here and let's have lunch. So they said, okay. The soldiers got down. They put a nice cloth under the banyan tree. They made the prince and the minister sit. And they had got nice food from the royal kitchen with them, packed it. So they served nicely. They had got plate also, golden plate. So they served everything to the prince and the minister. Both of them sat down to eat. They were about to eat when one of the alert soldiers, 4 soldiers were looking in 4 directions, making vigilant, making sure everything is safe. One soldier noticed a dust of cloud, a cloud dust. And he immediately alerted the minister and the prince. He said, I can see dust there near the horizon. That means it's a group of people coming on horseback. And I have heard that there are dacoits in this part of the forest. I think the dacoits will come, and then if they see you, prince, they will just kidnap you for ransom money. So we better immediately go. Immediately let's escape from here before the band of dacoits come here. So the prince says, yes, our army is standing outside the forest. We came for hunting, so it's just 6 of us. We cannot take on a whole gang of bandits. So let's escape. Let's go immediately. So they leave the food there. They get on the horsebacks and they take off in the other direction where the rest of the army is waiting for them outside the forest. Now these gangsters, the dacoits, they come and they sit under that same tree. And they notice that there are 2 plates with nice food, puris and paneer sabji and rice, gulab jam, everything. It was not Ekadashi also. So everything was nice, but there is nobody there. So the Sardar of that gang, the leader of the dacoits, he asks his assistants, what is this? Why are this food kept here under this tree? So they say, I think it is some conspiracy against you, Sardarji. I think somebody wants to poison you. They must have put poison in this food so that, because they know in the afternoon we come here and we take our rest here and we eat food also here. So somebody has kept poison for us so that you will eat this poison food and you will die. And then they will take away all our loot. So I think we should not eat this. The leader says, yes, I agree. We should not eat this. This is definitely poisoned food kept for us. But I want to find out who has kept this poisoned food. So go and search everywhere. Those who have kept the poison, they must be hiding somewhere, waiting for us to eat and die. So look. So all the gangsters, dacoits, they're looking everywhere, trying to see, is there anybody? And then they look up at the tree and they see this fellow sitting there. They tell him that you are the person, right, who has put this poison here. Come down. He says, I will not come. I have decided I'm going to sit here only. So the Sardar tells his dacoits, go and pull him down, bring him down. So 2 of them climb up and they catch him and they bring him down from the tree. And the leader asks, why did you keep poison here? You want to poison me? So he says, I did not keep the poison. He says, who kept? He says, I'm not going to talk. I don't want to do anything. I have decided I'm just going to sit. I'm not going to do anything. He says, no, tell. Who has put the poison? He says, I'm telling you it is not poison. Okay, if it is not poison, then you eat. He said, I will not eat. I will not eat. And he puts his hand, I have decided I will not eat. The Sardar tells his Sidekicks, feed him. Feed him. Let him die. He has put the poison. So they catch his hands. Two of them come and they feed him both the plates. He said, "No, I don't want to eat." He said, "No, we want to feed you." And they feed him. They feed him everything. It's a true story. They feed him everything. And then they go. He said, "Now let him die." We fed him the poison that he wanted to feed us. And then they go away. And this, this fellow is just laughing. He says, "What is this? My Guruji's words came true." He goes to his Guru. He goes to the Guru and he speaks a verse. He says, "पंछी करे ना चाकरी, अजगर करे ना काम." And his name was Maluka. He says, "दास मलुका कहे गए सबके दाता राम." He says, "पंछी करे ना चाकरी." The birds don't do any नौकरी. नौकरी चाकरी नहीं करते किसी की. But still they get their grains to eat every day. पंछी करे ना चाकरी, अजगर करे ना काम. Ajgar is sitting in one place. And the food comes to the Ajgar. And then the Ajgar catches and eats, swallows. पंछी करे ना चाकरी, अजगर करे ना काम. दास मलुका कहे गए सबके दाता राम. I have understood one thing, that everybody is being maintained by Lord Ram. And then he became a very, very great Ramanandi Ram Bhakta. This fellow who was fed.
What's the name?
His name was Maluka. And in Vrindavan there is a Maluka Peeth. His ashram is there. He became a great sannyasi. He took sannyas. He took Diksha and became a very great Ram Bhakta after this incident. So why did we discuss this? Because Krishna is saying, be free from attachment, fear and anger. Don't worry. We get angry, we get fearful because we think, I am in charge. I am in control. That's why we get angry. That's why we get frustrated. That's why we get fearful. I am the protector. What if I'm not able to protect my property? Afraid. We have our plans. I have to accomplish this. We are not able to accomplish. We get angry. So this fear and anger is because we think we are in control. But if we think of ourselves as devotees of Krishna, dependent on Krishna, let Krishna's will be done. What Krishna wants, that will happen. We will make our attempts, our efforts, but ultimately it's in Krishna's hands. Krishna is Sarva Samartha. He is completely capable of doing everything. Then we will become free of all anxiety and tension. And Krishna says, by taking complete refuge in me and being completely absorbed in me, many persons in the past have become completely perfect and achieved the transcendental abode. So there are many, many examples of people who have become spiritually perfect simply by taking shelter of Krishna and accepting Krishna as their supreme shelter. So that's what Krishna is saying. Many people in the past have become perfect with this attitude of devotion. So with this, we'll stop, and Krishna willing, we'll continue from verse number 11 next time. So can you give me some example of somebody who has become perfect by taking shelter of Krishna? Srila Prabhupada. Very good. Rukmini Tara Mataji. Very nice example. How many disciples Srila Prabhupada had when he left India at the age of 69? One. Acharya Prabhakar in Jhansi. How many disciples he had 10 years later? More than 5,000. How many temples or mutt did Srila Prabhupada have before he left India? No, before he left India. 0. And how many he had? 108. After Krishna gave all this to Prabhupada. How many printing press Prabhupada had before he went abroad? Nothing. And then he established Bhaktivedanta Book Trust, BBT, one of the largest producers of Hindu Vedic literature in the West. So in this way, we can see that in Srila Prabhupada's life is a testimony that if we take shelter of Krishna and we consider ourselves as belonging to Krishna, Krishna will take care of everything. We don't have to worry. Okay. Any questions based on what we discussed today? Okay. At least 2, 3 of you, please share something that you got from Bhagavad Gita today. Something that you learned from Bhagavad Gita today.
So would you say like Christian more than telling? Please, call me from the one you tell.
I'll call. We just talked about being free from fear.
Right.
Yes. Very nice. Good point he got. Now the follow-up question is, why does Krishna come? What does he do when he comes? 3 things.
Protect the devotees who
Miscreants. Very nice. Yes. Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. Okay. And how does Krishna appear in Kali Yuga? Repeat after me. Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. Nama Haite Haya Sarva Jagata Nistar. Kali Kale Nama Rupe Krishna Avatar. Nama Haite Haya Sarva Jagata Nistar. In Kali Yuga, Krishna comes in the form of his name. Kali Kale Nam Rupe Krishna Avatar. Nama Haita Haya Sarva Jagata Nistar. And Krishna's holy name can give blessings and save the whole world. Krishna's name is so powerful. So now let's chant. Okay? करते कीर्तन? माइक नहीं है? जोरात करो. उच्च स्वरस्तम पद सर्वदैव गोविंद दामोदर माधव. Now Radha Bhava will do kirtan very loudly. She can do very loudly. I know. I hear it at home.
Yeah, where's Andre? Where's Andre? Oh, yeah.
No, it's okay. It's okay. She can do very loud kirtan.
नमस्ते सारस्वती देवी गौरवाणी प्रचारिणी निर्विशेषाद्यवादी नमस्ते देवी प्रभु हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम राम
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Everyone.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare Bol. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
जय श्री राधे श्याम सबको